Hey, it's Antonia Dodge with Personality Hacker. I'm here with my daughter at the park, and I thought I would take a moment to make a quick video about a concept called mindset. Now, your mindsets are the underlying programming that you're carrying with you throughout your entire life that help inform all of your decisions and effectively the infrastructure of the perspective you're going to bring to reality. Meaning that how you see reality is going to be informed by your mindset. One of my favorite synonyms for mindset is mental inertia. Your mindsets are going to inform what degree, what direction, and how quickly you get from point A to point B. So your mindset is pretty important. Taking control of how your mindsets are formed is a very important part of your personal development process. Mindsets are not something that you come born with. They grow over time. They are fashioned and influenced by outside indicators or things, nodes in the system of your life. The question is, are they the mindsets that you actually want? In order to get control of your mindsets, you have to first understand the etymology of how they happen and which mindsets that you're working with. Once you determine which mindsets you're working with, then you figure out disciplines to more thoughtfully and conscientiously craft the mindsets that you want. So let's take an example of one form of mindset. This comes from Carol Dweck, who did research on what she calls fixed intelligent mindset versus growth intelligence mindset. Now, the mindset is effectively around how you experience or see intelligence. What's your relationship with intelligence? Do you believe that it's fixed at birth? You can do nothing about it. You're just as smart as you are, and that's it? Or do you believe that intelligence is dynamic, that it can be grown, that it can be raised over time and possibly even lowered? People who start out believing that intelligence is fixed have a tendency to get highly competitive with the people around them, believing that there is a hierarchy of intelligence in the world. So if somebody is under them, they have a tendency to lord it over them. If somebody is above them in intelligence, they have a tendency to become envious. And they have a tendency to believe that they are fated to the position that they're in. Children with a growth intelligence mindset believe that their intelligence can be grown over time. So they have a tendency to not see challenges as being something that will shake their ego foundation, not believe that if they fail at something that this is an ultimate sign of how smart they are. They believe that failures are there to provide lessons in order to sharpen tools, to sharpen the axe of your intelligence. If your intelligence can grow, if it can get better, then that means that failures are part of the lesson of that growth. If it can't be grown, then failures are a sign that you are intrinsically flawed somehow. So when you have the different mindset of growth versus fixed intelligence, you're going to see your failures as a symbol of who you are as a human being, as opposed to simply part of the growth process. If you have a growth intelligence mindset, then you're going to see these failures as part of the process of learning and becoming better. So overall happiness increases when a child is taught a growth intelligence mindset versus a fixed intelligence mindset. So the question I pose to you is, what is your mindset around intelligence? Is it growth oriented? Do you believe that it can grow over time and be disciplined into something better than where it started? Or do you believe that it's fixed, that you're fated to be at a certain level of intelligence? Once you figure that out, ask yourself what your underlying mindsets are. What perspectives are you bringing as a base assumptions? As assumptions you're just bringing into the world that determine how you're going to relate to everything around you. Once you figure out those mindsets, ask yourself, is that the kind of mindset that I want? And if not, how do I discipline myself to have a more healthy mindset for myself? This is Antonia with Personality Hacker, and I'll talk to you on the next video.